I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Jojo has a slow start. You can tell part 1 was missing something. I like the whole Jonathan trying to be the ultimate gentleman and all, while Dio was just being a straight up savage. Ooh, I hated this motherfucker. This man knees a dog in the face for no reason. That's when I realized a character you can hate is just as important as one you can love. That's what makes a great villain. But by part 2, they introduce a new main character and a whole new villain, which completely shifts the focus. Jojo follows this timeline where each part takes place in a different era, but connects to the previous part. Don't get me wrong, part 2's main character, Joseph, is hilarious. He does this thing where he predicts what you're about to say before you say it. Here, check this out. Like, it's not even a power of his, he just does that. But see, we just spent all that time in part 1 getting attached to Jonathan and that son of a bitch Dio, just for it to switch to Joseph and the Pillarmen, which by the way is probably the most uninteresting villains in the entire JoJo franchise. Almost everyone I've met who says they couldn't get into JoJo stopped at part 2. I hate to admit it, but I did the same. After getting halfway through the part, I dropped it and didn't come back for an entire year. But when I did and got to part 3, I was watching 10 episodes a day, every day. And here's the reason why. Stands. It was like the missing puzzle piece. Damn near every reference you hear someone make will be from part 3 and on. That's how much it picks up. They go on a boys trip to a murder mystery, back to another boys trip, just a little more sus. Okay, maybe not that much more sus. Hey, are you subscribed? No. Did you at least like and comment? No. Well, dang. Also, each stand is named after a musician or band, and the fights keep you on the edge of your seat because you're trying to figure out the enemy stand's weakness. And each battle always ends with an absurd amount of punches, where each punch sounds like a gunshot. Like this scene right here. Just the punches alone took up 7 pages of the manga. And the world building. Oh, the world building in this show is immaculate. Like, even in the opening of part 1's theme, it shows all the JoJos up to part 6 in manga style, going backwards to Jonathan. The small things like that, it's that attention to detail. But go ahead and get your reading glasses, cause JoJo is a must in sub. Like, how is the English in Japanese better than the English in English? Here, let me show you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, master, let's kill the whole beach.
Okay, master. Let's kill the hoe!
I'm going to roll all over you!
Also, the fan base is amazing. Like, you know how many times I've went out in public wearing a JoJo shirt just to get stopped by someone posing at me as their favorite character? Be warned though, the manga readers are like multiple parts ahead of where the show is at, and they will spoil you. But this show is just so iconic, man, from the punches to the poses. It's even a great show to rewatch. You just pick your favorite part and go, as long as it's not part 2. Pushing up my head till I'm confident as Kanye. Success is getting from Ariana Grande. Cruising in a Civic, I'ma flip it to a vet. I'll snatch a chain, take off, then run off set.